Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As you may have noticed, I am not the lovely Carmen O'Quinn. Tonight is All-Stars Takeover Night. This is one of my favorite episodes of every season. This is where some of us who've gone before take over, try to impart just some wisdom for having gone the journey before, as it were. And I just love having the chance to be with you guys. My name is Matthew. I'm originally from season 2. In 10 months time, I lost 143 pounds. So I was fortunate enough to win my season, win the 12 weeks after, and go on to win the Beachbody Challenge. Gives me an excuse to pull out the big crazy paper check. They actually let you keep this thing, which is insane, right? I never thought in a million years I'd get paid 100 grand for getting in the best shape of my life. And certainly when I was sitting where you are and Carmen said to all of us, people really do win this and it really can be you. It honestly wasn't even on my radar. So I am the first biggest transformation person to win, but have no belief that I will be the last. So I am excited to see who takes it next. I'm not the only person to ever make it to the finals, but I am the first to win. So, and Andy also made it to the finals, won $15,000. I know it sounds rough, right? And an all expenses paid trip with his wife to Summit, where they treated us like we were little celebrities. And, it's a tough life, but we all have to do our best, right? To inspire others. No, it is genuinely a privilege. Like, I love this. I love what you're a part of. It transformed my life. As you know, it's transforming yours.
$190.6. Tammy, 248.7. Shelly to 11.8. Yay.
Kimberly Gaston to 28.6.
Kia Uribe 278.4.
Megan Trombley, 224.8.
Dan Martin, 219.8.
Chandra, 226.1.
And you guys are crushing it. At this point, you're like, all right, Matthew, get on with it. What are our standings? We've weighed in. We want to know. So let's jump in. And this is a really great week for you guys, too. Many of you are in new decades. There's a lot of sprouts and achievements that way. And now I'm just stalling for dramatic effect. All right, so coming in 12th place, but still doing a ton more than anyone who isn't doing this, is Jill, who's lost 23 pounds. And that is a percentage of 7.97. Awesome. Coming in 11th, we have Kimberly G, who's let go of 24 pounds at 9.5%. Gosh, that's a difference of a pound. Like, that's nuts. Y'all are kind of like in that. That's awesome. That's really cool. In 10th, we've got Sheila, who's let go of 21.4 pounds, which is 9.73%. Great job. In 9th, we've got Tammy, who's let go of 31.1 pounds for 11.11%. Next in 8th, we've got Tawana, who has let go of 22.4 pounds, which is 11.33%. In 7th, we've got Kia, who has let go of 36.4. Great job. That's 11.56%. These percentages, I've noticed they're getting tighter and tighter as we go, too. In 6th place, we've got Shelly, who's let go of 28.2 pounds, which is 11.75%. It's funny, there's only a few percent between like 6th and 1st. In 5th, we got Kimberly V, who's let go of 27.2 pounds. That is 12.48%. Great job. In 4th, we've got I'm sorry, Sandra. I didn't mean to Sandra, correct me on this. I'm butchering it. I feel terrible. And you're in like the top 4.
It's Chandra.
Chandra. I apologize.
That's okay.
No joke. I practiced it 3 times, watched a previous episode, still butchered it. All right, Chandra, you have let go of 36 pounds. It's absolutely worth saying your name right at 13.73%. Great job. In third place, well, I don't know if we have to worry about the other 3. I'll just have Carmen follow up with you guys later. What's good is most of you are muted, so I can't even hear. Like some of you are chuckling, and some of you are doing this like, oh, he's got jokes. He thinks he's funny. Oh, all right. You be like that. No. All right. So in third, having lost 31.6 pounds or 13.82%, Allison. Great job. In second, having lost 38, you two are within 0.8 pounds of each other. That's insane. In second place, having lost 38 pounds and 14.45%, Megan. And in first place, having lost 38.8 and 15%, Dan. Great job, guys. That is incredible. Collectively, you've lost 51.9 pounds this week and 358.1 pounds total. That's more than I weighed when I started at the beginning. Like, you've lost a fat guy, like a whole fat guy, right? And that's just fantastic. I'm excited to invite a few good friends from different seasons to share with you tonight, things that stood out to them. The first one that I want to have share with you is actually my dear friend Aisha. I only got to meet her in person 5 months ago when we were at Summit together, but I'll tell you, this girl is on fire. Like, she is after it. She is getting it done, and she is positive on purpose, right? And that's the thing. Like, some people are like, oh, you're just positive because you're just no, she is intentional, she's real, she's decisive, and she brings it every single time. So I am excited for her to share with you. I won't step on her season intro or her weight, any of that. I'll let her share what she's achieved, but you just gotta know she is a rock star and absolutely a contender for a cardboard piece of paper with a big number. Absolutely.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for that introduction, Matthew. It was an honor to get to have the opportunity to meet you in person and to see him win. Y'all got to see him win live and in person and talk to him about how did he do it? And I talked to his wife, and that journey is such an amazing journey that we have the opportunity and the blessing and the chance right now to be a part on. We are on the same journey that he's been on, that Carmen's been on. And then what was even more fun is I got to go to the dinner afterwards. So I got to see him eat. I did not eat because of my Carmen. Besides me being right next to Carmen, I didn't have a cheat that day. So I wasn't willing to lose it. But I am a part of season 4, the best season, the all-female season. Hey, Ratchford. And so we had an amazing season. I lost 80 pounds, y'all. I lost 80 pounds in the same process, and you can do it too. So I'm gonna hop right into it. You can do hard things, right? When you think about hard things, what does that really what really comes to mind? Like, things that you don't want to do, right? Things that aren't fun, things that aren't exciting, things that aren't, anything that you ever thought about doing first. For me, I used to always do hard things last. Like, I would always avoid them. I would be like, yeah, I'm working out 3 times a week, but I'm definitely not working out on Monday. I'm definitely not doing that. I'm working out on Tuesday, on Thursday, and probably Friday, or I may make it on Saturday. My priority was never my health. But then when my priority wasn't my health, I would always get really upset when I wasn't hitting my numbers, because I worked out 3 times a week, pretty much. I went to a boot camp. Hey, Tawana, I forgot to say hey to Tawana. Tawana and I used to be in boot camp together, and I referred her, and I love her. But it was those 3 times a week that I used to work out and really think that I was doing something. It was funny is that when you work out 3 times a week, you're like, I'm burning 200 calories, but I'm eating 1,000 calories. So if I'm burning 200 calories and eating 1,000 calories, my little 200 calorie workout doesn't really matter. It just doesn't matter. And so, it's all about not living in the now. not going to that happy hour because you have goals in mind. When you look at your goals and put your goals, the key is making sure that you are aligning the work that you have to do to your goals, right? So you can't say, I really want to be skinny, I want to be thin, I want to lose weight. Like that was really my goal. I didn't really, when I started, I was like, I just want to lose weight. And I didn't know what that meant. I never would have said I wanted to lose over 80 pounds. I'm going to lose 100 pounds, but I never said I would lose over 80 pounds. I was like, I just want to get to 230. At that time, I started at 257. I mean, the first month I was down to 245. I didn't know what to do, but I had done the hard things. And so let me start with, the opposite of courage is not cowardice, but it's conformity, y'all. The opposite of courage is not cowardice, it's conformity. People acting like everyone else without knowing where they are going or why they are doing it. How many times have we done that? It's cowardice when people food shame you into eating that cake. I brought cupcakes today for you, Jen. Are you going to eat the cupcakes? Well, I guess I should go ahead and eat the cupcakes because you went out of your way to go buy them. So me eating the cupcakes is the easy thing, and the hard thing, y'all know how long it takes to actually get cupcakes off or cheesecake? Anybody know how many calories are in one slice of cheesecake? Anybody? Tell me. Megan, how many calories are in one slice of cheesecake? 660 calories are in one slice of cheesecake. 660 calories. So you work out for two. So I got to do So the 3 workouts I do on that 1 week equates to that 1 piece of cheesecake. That is not worth it. So when I think about the hard work and doing the hard things are really understanding what food really means to your body. And I had to start breaking that down because it had to make sense to me why I wasn't going to go eat nachos on Fridays, have 3 glasses of wine in one night. 1 glass of red wine. Tawana, how many calories are in 1 glass of red wine? Yes. 162 calories. 1 glass of red wine has 162 calories in it. So I used to drink 3 glasses of wine. I used to tell my husband I drank 1. I used to drink 3 glasses of wine in a night, easily coming home from 2.5, right? 2.5. Right then and there. So those are some of the hard things that you start thinking about and rationalizing to yourself. And I can't get mad at the end of the year when I want to go to this amazing event and I got to take my butt right back to the plus size section. You want to know why I got to go back to the plus size section? Because I can't fit anything in regular clothing anymore. And I've been working out 3 times a week, telling myself that I'm doing something real. And I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that right work. So, I think, in closing, the most important thing is that you are worth those hard things. You are worth saying no to everything else because what's really important to you is getting out of that comfort zone. You know what's in the comfort zone, y'all? Death is in the comfort zone. You die to yourself in the comfort zone because it's comfortable there. You can do what you want. Nobody knows what you're doing. You're hiding in secret. Doing those hard things pushes you out of the comfort zone and you're able to achieve your goals. And it's way beyond weight. Once you start achieving those goals and doing those hard things, it's way beyond weight. You start working on your debt. You start working on your finances. You start working on your marriage because those are the hard things that you've been avoiding. So in conclusion, when you're working on these hard things, work on them all the time. It starts with that one change of saying that I'm not leaving this house until I have my food prepped. That's the one thing that is my non-negotiable. I may not go to sleep on time. I'm going to work out, but I'm also going to not leave the house without having my food prepped. I don't know what all those other people in the house are eating, but I know what I'm eating. Did you hear me? I don't know what all those other people in the house are eating, but I know what I'm eating and I have my food. And and I'm tired of you eating all my blueberries. I just buy more blueberries. I'm very kind that way. But that was the most important thing for me were those non-negotiables. I'm not leaving until I'm taking my food with me. I was late to a meeting at work. I had a 9 o'clock meeting at work. I left my shake at home. Guess what Aisha did? Aisha went back home and said, I'll be a little late to the meeting because I was not gonna not have my shake because I didn't know what I was gonna eat. I'm not going through that day without knowing what I'm gonna eat. So in conclusion, when you do the hard things, that's that promotion. Promotion is on the other side of those hard things.
To invite the lovely Krista Joy. She is someone who I have known for over 20 years. So she has seen me at my biggest and least healthy. I've seen her at her biggest and least healthy. I was fortunate enough to be one of the people that helped inspire her to believe this was possible. And I've watched her go from the inspired to the inspiration.
Hello, everyone. Oh, I'm thrilled to be here with you guys. Yeah, so you can do hard things. It's really fun to be on here with you. So yeah, I'm Krista Joy. I was thoroughly inspired by Matthew to get onto this health journey, and it has literally changed my life. It has been amazing. Like, I came in here to lose some weight so I could have surgery, because the doctor's like, hey, just lose 40 pounds. So it's like, yeah, I can do that. 2.5 years later, I didn't. And now I tell people I am now more myself than I ever have been. Like, this person that is out here now has always been in there, and I finally get to be more me than ever. So yeah, I started off at 247 pounds. I weigh in 115 pounds lighter now. Actually, I haven't shared with anyone, but we had a big, huge reunion at our church. Our church celebrated 140 years, and there were pictures like old church directories. Oh my gosh. I've never looked like this. I've never been this healthy and this fit, looking back at all those pictures. So to change my life, I can't thank Carmen and then Matthew and the others around me enough. So that's my little story. I am here to talk to you about success. Now, you guys are just rocking it and killing it. I was actually just watching the episode that aired last week, and I was like, wow, week 4, and they're doing so amazing. So I'm just so proud of you. You guys have really found amazing success. And motivation builds on motivation, which is so awesome about this. But there can also be a downside to success. You are almost done with your first 12 weeks with Carmen, and there is so much to unpack and so much that you can do in those 12 weeks that get you towards your goals. However, a little bit of success can also be hurtful if you don't watch out. So we get to a point where we're like, yeah, these habits are good. I'm getting this workout in every single day. I'm working super hard. This is awesome. I got my containers. I'm good. And then you're like, I got this down, right? No problem. And then that's when the gray zone. Do you remember the episode about the gray zone? Our call about the gray zone? That's when the gray zone comes in. That's when you stop making sure that the tops are on your containers. And that's when you're like, oh yeah, this salad, it's got a little bit of this, a little bit of this. I'll just cut on this. I know it. That's when you stop. I personally weigh my proteins most of the time. That's when you stop weighing it and start just eyeballing it, because you're like, I got this, no problem. Because a little bit of success can really hurt. And that is dangerous, because you think you got it, and then all of a sudden you're like, boom. Now I'm 10 pounds up. What the heck happened? Oh, I don't know what happened. Yeah, you do. You haven't been following the plan. Matthew always has great, amazing things to tell me. I love quoting Matthew. And, he's like, hey, you missed your orange container yesterday. You're not following the plan. Oh, you had an extra carb. You're not following the plan. Because you get to this point, you're like, oh yeah, I got it. No, And here's the thing. Here's the thing. You did not come this far to only get this far. You are almost done with the first 12 weeks. The hardest part, you can do it. But make sure that you stay focused. You keep that vision there. That Carmen instills in you. Keep it. Keep up those vision boards. You can do hard things. You got this, guys.
It is funny. 10 weeks in, it seems like that would never be me. I'd never fall off track. We're all in this together forever. And those of you who want to be will be. And you all can be and should be, because you deserve it. I love what you said. You haven't come this far to only come this far, right? Carmen says that a lot for good reason. Now, as we're just a couple weeks away from ending your first 12 weeks, right? Because we're in week 10. 1 year from now, so 1 year from today, where will you be? Where do you intend to be? Where are you choosing to be?
That's a great question. I will have reached my goal weight of 165 pounds, and I will be maintaining all the healthy habits and mindset that I've formed. And I will be in the greatest shape of my life and the healthiest I've ever been, and just living life. So.
Well, I'm going to be shopping wherever I want, first of all. Can I just say an amen to that? Jeez Louise, I'm going to any store I want, find anything I want to wear. Anyways, freedom. And I am going to be passing this knowledge down to my children of how to eat and how to be healthy and activity and moving. And I think I don't know, to me right now, really, what comes to my mind is just activity, just being the most active. Obviously, I'll be at my goal. Did I forget to say that? I'll be at my goal. And I want to be active and I will not be restrained to do any activity, anything that I want to do by my size. Even if that's just in my head, even the mental part, everything will be out in the open, and I will be free mentally, that I won't be a mentally fluffy person, and I won't be a physically fluffy person. So all of it.
Hey.
I'd go and look at my calendar. A year from today, I will be at goal weight, and I will be working to maintain the new mindset. I think that's been my biggest thing, just changing my mindset, and not just about like food or in general, but about me and myself altogether. I've always placed so much of my self-worth into what I look like on the outside instead of who I am as a person. So just really digging into that and changing and maintaining my new lifestyle.
This time next year, I will have reached my goal weight. I will have instilled healthy habits into my children as well, and I will be inspiring others to do the same. And I will be living my best life.
A year from now, well, this is my birthday week, so I'll be a year
Happy
older.
birthday.
Thank you. And down to my goal weight and feeling all that fit, and that I'll have the mindset that this is routine, so it'll come with grace and ease, and also be able to inspire my family, all my children, and hopefully beyond that circle. So
1 year, I will be at my goal weight. I will be fit. I will be healthy. I hopefully encouraging others, and I'll have my swagger back.
A year from now, I will also be at my goal weight. I will also be a coach. I will be going out, pouring into others as Carmen, my other coaches, my tribe sisters, other working out partners have poured into me. I will be maintaining my weight. I will still be eating healthy, and I would still love to exercise. So a year from now, I'm going to have that new mindset as well as that new body and that new weight, and just helping others.
1 year from now, I will be at goal weight, and I hope this makes sense. I'm trying to figure out how to verbalize it. I want to clear my headspace of all of this focus that so much of my life has been about food, and make it more productive in other areas. I think Aisha spoke to that. This has been my thorn in the flesh, as Paul quoted in the Bible, and I am ready to cut that thorn out and be done with it and move on to other areas of my life and make that as productive as this is and as it's going to be.
Of course, at goal weight and looking like a fit badass. No, but also one thing that I've learned in this process is discipline. And I look forward to a year from now having discipline in so many other areas of my life where I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it, like in finances, in my job, in whatever goals I have, that there will be discipline that pours into that.
Awesome. Well, hey, in a year from now, I will be maintaining my goal weight, because I'm just gonna say I'm gonna get there beforehand. I will. My business will continue to grow, and my family will be healthy and happy.
Yeah, 1 year from now, I would like to be at my goal weight, maintaining and hopefully inspiring other people and sharing, the hope that you can still do this. It's never too late, because I think I had lost hope before finding this program, and I would love to inspire someone that way. But I also want to be trying new things and reaching for better things. This program has really taught me that lots more is out there to go for. So looking forward to that.
A year from now, I will be in the freedom phase, maintaining my goal weight and still enjoying getting up early every morning to exercise.
That is huge, right? That goes to identity, right? We do these things because it's who we say we are, right? And finally, I want to invite the lovely Miss Aisha back to share just a bit more with us. I think we can say we all enjoy and glean from her wisdom. Even when you've been at this for season after season after season, it's refreshing, and hearing these things in a new voice or in a different way, things click. I have a pen. I can take notes.
Thank you, Matthew, because really it never gets old. I mean, hearing Krista and Jen, honestly, it really never gets old. I still go back and listen to Carmen's videos to hear her words. And, when I think about finishing strong, I think about, this is your appointed time. Now is the time. Now is the moment. You can try to apply to another season. She may not let you back in. If you don't do what you need to do in this season, this is all you have. I would use this time seriously as, this is it. I'm going to do everything I can to learn as much as I can from Carmen, take the notes, be on these all-star calls, Tuesdays, look at her Tuesdays, whatever video, if it's just a question and answer session, make that routine on Tuesday, because you have to keep filling your mind with this information. The other thing is that this accountability group, these 6 months, is such a safe space. You're with some of the most energetic, positive people. You guys are with each other every day. I learned so much from Jen Radford. She still reads me I am cards. I am committed. And I take it all in. I'm like, give me my I am card, Jen Radford, please. Because, that was our routine. Like we would do affirmations every day. But those are what helped me finish. Like on those days that I wasn't committed, her card would tell me that I needed to be committed that day. When she would come on and tell, what's unique about Jen is that her weight loss was slower in the beginning. She hit goal though before a lot of people hit goal. So she stayed consistent. And I think I just admire her so much for that. But, when it came to those containers, that girl had that thing written down. She knew what she had 20 days ago. Why do you do that? But seeing that type of commitment, and I'm different. I'm more of a Ruby, but I respected that. And I think when you're in this group, you have to gravitate toward one another who has a little bit more than what you have. I'm going to be the first one up working out at 5:30 a.m. showing you my guns. And I'll make everybody else show my guns, show their guns to me too. But that's what I brought out of everybody, is that pride of your body and how you feel. So, when you're finishing strong, pull from one another, lean on each other, see what you can learn and take for your own. Carmen says it all the time. Her words become your words. And that's something that you have to do when you're finishing strong. On those days that you don't feel like eating salmon, Aisha, those days that you don't want to eat your little brown rice, who cares? I think it was Kia that said this, like, no, I'm sorry. It was Allison. Sorry, I can't see everybody's names right now as on Spotlight, but what was said, I thought was great. Change that relationship with food. That is the most important thing to do, because food, it tastes good, but it doesn't do anything good to your body. Those French fries, they go good going in, but we know how they are going to come out, like caca. So as you're so focused on getting these French fries because you have a craving, how is that going to help you reach your goal? How is that really going to help you finish strong? I'll tell you one thing that I do, and I've done from the beginning of time. You can't really see it now, but that's Serena. You can't see, I pass on my apps. I look at Serena every day. I look at her abs every day. I am focused on my goals. My body probably looks a little bit better because she had a baby, so I can my body probably a little bit better right now. But it didn't. I mean, I had that up when I did not look, when I didn't have muscles. And so I write those goals down every day. That vision board should be right in front of you. I learned that from my girl Paula from our season. Paula writes her goals. She writes them down, new goals every day. After she does her affirmations, she writes her goals down every day. And I love this because neurologists believe that you will learn more from visual cues more compared to non-visual cues. Your brain encodes those visual cues much faster and better than it's actually scientific. So when you're thinking about finishing strong, what do you really want to do? You want to lose those 25 pounds in the next 12 weeks? Well, you better write that down and look at that every day. And then you need to go to those, to those actual, those habits that you have. Like, what's stopping you? Put that takeaway. That takeaway should hurt, man. That takeaway should be something that hurts. And so many people don't want to do it. You don't want to do it because it's hard. You don't want to do it that if you don't do it, you're going to have to do something that you don't like. But guess what? It's going to make you think twice about eating off plan. It's going to make you think twice about missing that workout. It's going to make you think twice about not drinking that water. And so, as I talked about doing the hard things, finishing strong are putting the right processes in place to make sure that you do finish strong. What else do I need to do to help me finish strong, right? And it's all about momentum. Carmen talks about the power of momentum. Good habit to good habit to good habit to good habit is going to lead you to a place where you're down 20 pounds in a month. Good habit to bad habit to bad habit to good habit is going to get you to where you may lose 5 pounds in a month. And so when you think about finishing strong, you have to put yourself in that situation where you can get more good habits going each and every day. So if that is tricking your body, tricking yourself to have 5 different water bottles, which I do at times. In the morning, I have a 60-ounce one that I carry to work out. I drink that half a gallon there. And then I have one at work. I have one at home. And I make sure I get that water in every day. And so when you're finishing strong, it's just, those are some of the key tips. But the most important tip for finishing strong is to avoid negative self-talk. The power of life and death is in the tongue. If you tell yourself you can't, guess what? You can't. If you tell yourself you can and I can do it and I can do hard things and I will push through. How many times have you guys been in a workout and one of those trainers are like, you got 5 more in you? You're like, BS. And then you do 5 more. You're like, well, hell, I guess I have 5 more in me. That's your mind trying to shut you down. You can't stop. You can't let your mind do that. You say, oh, no. I'm going to push through. Oh, guess what? Everybody brought donuts today. Those donuts are not for me. They're for somebody else that wants them. I don't eat donuts. So it's making sure that whatever you need to do You are not going to let anything stop you from this appointed moment in time. You are in the best weight loss program in the world, y'all. The best weight loss program in the world. Literally, I really believe that. And so you can't leave without getting what you came to get. You can't leave this program without getting what you came to get. Because where are you going to get it? Where else are you going to get it? You might get it on the other side. Fortunately, I have great accountability groups, but I had the best and the most accountability while I was in this group. So I challenge you, don't leave anything on the table. You got it in you. Go grab it, go get it.